The story of Suzy Whaley and her ascension to national prominence is one that has been highly documented and well-deserved. What may be overlooked and underappreciated is that her trailblazing path started 2 decades before her appointment as the first Connecticut Section PGA member to be elected as a national officer.
It was in the spring of 2000 that Suzy came to work with me at Tumblebrook, and she made an immediate impact on the club. Her excitement and her love of the game were infectious, and it spread throughout the club. Where it really shined through was in her teaching. She loved to teach, she had a great eye, she was a terrific communicator and motivator. Suzy was really hardworking. She was teaching a lot, she was raising a young family, and yet she always left time for her game, which was important to her because she loved to play and to compete, and it inspired me to do a little bit better.
It wasn't until she got the head professional job at Blue Fox Run that, hey, this is one of the first women head professionals in the Connecticut section. I think Hope Kelly was the first, but that was a big deal.
In September of 2002, Suzy won the Connecticut PGA Championship at Ellington Ridge, which earned her an exemption into the Greater Hartford Open, becoming the first female since Babe Zaharis in 1945 to play in a PGA Tour event. The victory not only cemented her budding legacy in the Connecticut section, but launched her into the national spotlight. While the decision of whether to play came with much scrutiny, news outlets, both locally and nationally, were captivated by her remarkable achievement and courageous decision to play.
In the hole.
While already primed for greatness, this achievement kickstarted what became one of the most historic achievements in PGA of America history.
She had a great deal of positive publicity as a result. Her name and likeness certainly was well known, really beyond the golf circles at that time. She really used that platform to raise the awareness of the association members, what they do for the game of golf, what they do for what is now called player engagement, player development.
Following her incredible 2002, Suzy was honored as the section's Bill Strasbaugh Award recipient in 2003 and was appointed as a VP at large on the board of directors. In 2004, she once again served as a VP at large and was recognized as the section's Teacher of the Year, an award she would win again in 2007. 2004 also saw her capture her second section championship with her victory at the Section Professional Championship held at Shuttle Meadow Country Club. 2005 saw her take the next step in her governance career as she was elected to serve a 3-year term on the board of directors.
I certainly remember her being extremely prepared. She was a communications chair, she was a marketing sponsors chair, and she was great to work with for our staff.
Less than 10 years since her election to membership, Whaley had established herself as an active member of the section and never slowed in her quest for greatness. In 2011, she began her tenure as District 1 Director, following future PGA of America President and CEO Derek Sprague. In 2005, Whaley took a teaching position at TPC River Highlands, where she remained until 2013. During that time, Whaley's passion for player engagement continued to grow. Addressing a need for local playing opportunities, particularly in girls golf, Suzy Whaley Golf was formed in 2013 with an accompanying junior tour.
So while working for Suzy Whaley Golf, the most important thing that I took away from those 3 years would be leadership values and qualities that she possesses on an everyday basis. The attention to detail, the focus of the grip, the inclusion of everybody around.
This also coincided with the early stages of PGA Junior League, of which Whaley was an early adopter. Through her newly formed teaching brand, Whaley was a strong advocate for the growth of the game initiatives and the need for golf professionals to stay connected to their passion for playing the game. In just 1 year, Whaley had already built up a strong PGA Junior League program that represented the Connecticut section in the PGA Junior League National Championship, an accomplishment she and her program achieved over the next 3 consecutive years.
So I was a part of the 3 teams that Suzy coached to the National PGA Junior League National Championship. The one thing that remains as the years have gone on is just how intense those practices were, how focused they were, the drill work that she always brought to the table to make sure that the 2 hours that we were practicing, she was always having the kids on task, accomplishing something. And at the end of that practice, in every one of them, you could guarantee those kids were better and better each day.
When she was elected PGA of America Secretary in 2014, it was not only a crowning achievement for Whaley, but a proud moment for the Connecticut section.
There were 7 candidates running that year in 2014, and at the annual meeting at Indianapolis, she was elected on the first ballot, which is remarkable.
One of the lasting impacts that Suzy's had on me as a instructor, a teacher, leader, mentor, is do not stop. Keep going and be a trailblazer. If you believe in it, go after it, pursue it until you get it. And that was the kind of trailblazer she was on an everyday basis at work, for the PGA of America, for kids, for women. She has always been that every day and continues to be that.
Whaley may be known for her work on the national stage, but her career is deeply rooted in her Connecticut section accomplishments. Whaley epitomizes what it means to be a Hall of Famer. Someone who is well-rounded in her accomplishments and achieved peak success through passion and determination. While she may hang her hat in Florida today, she will always be a Connecticut section member.